Hello creators, and welcome to the Kearin Video Vault, where we revisit life-changing content from deep within our video archives. What if the reason your desires haven't manifested is because you're still trying to manifest them? What if the effort to get what you want is the only thing convincing you that you don't already have it? In this video, you'll rediscover why Neville Goddard taught that your desires are already yours, why trying harder only deepens the experience of lack, and why the moment you stop seeking the reality you desire and simply become the one for whom and through whom it is already real, everything begins to unfold naturally. Because you don't manifest by trying harder. You manifest by being the one who already is and already has everything you desire. Now, let's open the vault once again and rediscover the extraordinary simplicity of consciously creating the life of your wildest dreams. Welcome back to the Kearin channel. One of you reached out and said, Tom, how do I speed up my manifestations? How do I match the frequency of my desired reality? How do I match the vibration and frequency of everything that I want? Well, we're going to talk about this today and more. I have talked about this and I've pointed to this in other videos. But remember, you're already a perfect vibrational match. You're already matching the frequency of everything that you want and desire, or you wouldn't even be able to want and desire it. You have to be a perfect vibrational match to want and desire it. It's already yours. So what's going on? It's your effort. It's your trying. It's your effort to manifest it. Your effort to create that reality. Your effort to shift that creates the experience of a vibration and frequency of I am not. An experience that I am not yet that person I desire to be, that I do not have those things yet that I want to have. Some of the spiritual teachers like Alan Watts call this the backwards law. Or in other words, another name for it is the law of least effort. So the more you try an effort to be worthy, the more unworthy you feel. The more you create an experience of feeling or being unworthy. The more you try to manifest and get something, the more you create a reality where it doesn't manifest, where you don't get it. You create more experiences of feeling lack or not having, right? And this is the backwards law, or the law of least effort. So what is it then? What is the signature frequency or vibration of source, of all that is? It's love and gratitude. It's a state of being. It's the signature frequency of God, of all that is. Love and gratitude implies that I am all that is. I already have everything that I want and desire. The ancients gave us this secret, right? In Matthew 13:12, the ancients said, for whoever has, more will be given, and he will have an abundance. But whoever does not have, everything that they do have will be taken away. Wow! What is it? What were the ancients pointing to? What is it that you have or don't have? Gratitude. The awareness. What is gratitude after all? Gratitude is the awareness that you are all that is, that you already have everything that you want to have, that you already are everything that you want to be. It's feeling that innate frequency or vibration or essence as source. You feel that love of self, I am. That's what I am is. It's the greatest love story ever told. I am. I am aware of myself as all that is. And that's an innate sense of gratitude. It's not conditional gratitude. That's different, right? You're grateful for all that you are as source, as the Son of existence or the Son of God. It's an innate gratitude that is your essence, right? It's unconditional, right? There are absolutely no conditions whatsoever on love and gratitude of God or all that is. The ancients knew this with that, right? And we tend to overvalue, right, or put value on what we believe we want and don't have, right? We put excess importance or excess value, and we create this experience of more lack, right? Remember, what is gratitude after all? It's the appreciation of yourself as source, self-appreciation, that you're valuing yourself as all that is. That's what the ultimate self-concept is, right? That's what we're talking about here. That's what self-love or the idea of loving yourself really means. It's knowing yourself as all that is, as I am. And there's another, in early videos on the Be Something Wonderful channel, I talked about, in the Old Testament, there's a story of the 2 Kings 3, where the 3 kings were going through the desert with their armies, and they were dying of thirst, right? Literally, their armies, and they were dying of thirst. But what were they thirsty for? What's the metaphysical meaning of this story in 2 Kings 3? And what's the army? Army is all those thoughts and feelings and sensations that we have. You're dying for and the thirst is for the love and gratitude as source, that spiritual essence. They were lacking that. They were feeling dehydrated and not feeling the sense of their spiritual gift of love and gratitude, right? So they pray to God, and Elijah answers, right? Elijah representing your I am awareness, right? Representing your higher self. And it's interesting, God or Elijah says, what do I have to do with you? In other words, you haven't recognized yourself as source. You haven't recognized that love and gratitude that you are. I don't know you, right? You don't know yourself as I am, right? And what did God or Elijah, through Elijah, tell them? They told them, keep in mind, remember, the 3 kings and their armies, they're dying from thirst in the desert. And they said, dig ditches. Dig ditches. Pick up a shovel and dig, right? Dig ditches. And you will not see wind or rain or storm clouds or anything. And the valley will be full of water. But you've got to dig the ditch. You've got to remember, what is it after all? You've got to feel that gratitude and that love that you are now, right? That's what real faith is, right? As this story tells you, faith is preparation. It's preparing to receive everything that's already yours. Remember, God's not placing a condition on them getting the water. What the idea is, the water's already there, but you haven't dug the ditch. You don't see it. You don't recognize it because you're not recognizing yourself as already fulfilled, as already complete. You're not recognizing the gratitude of the source that you are, the love that you already are. Do you see that rain? In other words, when he said that you'll see no wind or rain or clouds and the valley will be full of water, well, the water's going to be there anyway. But if you don't dig the ditch, you can't capture that source of water. You can't have that experience, right? So the idea is prepare, dig the ditch, be that person that you already desire to be. This is powerful. Stop trying to get it. And everything that you want to get is already yours. You'll have it all. It's you recognizing that, right? Be source, not the seeker. Be the creator. Know yourself as that love and gratitude. That's the signature vibration, right? Gratitude means it's done. It means I emit. It means I've already had it. It's the signature vibration of already having received everything that you want and desire. Wow. Remember, it's not the idea that there's a condition on it. God's not placing a condition on love and gratitude. It's unconditional. God loves you no matter what. That gratitude's for you. Not for God, not for all that is. It's for you to recognize yourself as all that is, as the source. That's why the ditch wasn't required. The ditch was for you. The ditch was for you so you could have that spiritual water or thirst or that love and gratitude that you are. That was the whole idea of that 2 Kings 3 story. So stop trying to get it, and you get it all. I am your host, Tom Kearin, and this is the Tom Kearin channel and studios at Be Something Wonderful, where we help you level up and become the best version of yourself. Creators, don't forget to check out our video on the Be Something Wonderful channel. It was big. And this coming Sunday, we have our 4th live event of 2025, our 4th live stream, where I answer your questions as you ask them. We've announced this already on both community boards, and we're going to announce it again this week to remind you. Join us. I am your host, Tom Kearin, and this is the Tom Kearin channel and studios at Be Something Wonderful, where we help you level up and become the best version of yourself. Creators, with great love, with great light, and infinite gratitude. Until next time, we'll see you soon.